fitness expert and nutritionist Niko Algieri is here to get the week off to a healthy start. We say a healthy start, but actually we're going to talk about some of the problems that we can face in the gym. Injuries.
Yep.
It is just something, it's part and parcel of it, isn't it? You have been through the mill.
You can't avoid injuries. You're always going to get them. You just have to prep for them or try as best as you can to avoid them. I personally have had dislocated kneecap, meniscus tear, 2 dislocated shoulders, a broken ankle, a dislocated little finger. So there's absolutely loads of things that can happen, even if you are or think you are training safely with the right technique.
Yeah, we'll get to some of those techniques in a minute. I just want to talk about swimmers. Lots of people think swimming is something where you don't get injured because you're supported by the water. But I used to do loads of swimming, and actually loads of swimmers get problems, certainly knees when they're doing breaststroke, and they can pull shoulders, they can pull muscles, intercostal muscles between your ribs.
Exactly, as the arm is flying over the head.
It can happen anywhere.
Well, it's an irregular movement. I mean, yes, we're supposed to swim, obviously, in water, but we've talked about functionality before. We're not supposed to be in the water. So if you think about a functional movement as just getting up, getting down, walking, picking things up, pushing, pulling, swimming is completely irregular. So you're talking about knee injuries when you're in the pool and intercostal muscles. You think about that irregular leg movement. If your knee is constantly moving at that irregular movement, it's going to get an injury. It's going to pull or strain at least.
So in the gym then, what are some of the common things people tend to get themselves into?
So like strains, pulls, tears, things like ankle injuries, hamstring pulls, lots of just pulls and cramps all over the body, and really common these days. If you think about, we're always on mobile phones or hunched over laptops all the time, our backs and our hamstrings are getting tight, so lower back injuries are really, really common.
Constantly got a bad back, lower back, every morning.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be something to do with flexibility because obviously, I mean, look at your job here. You're sat in a chair a lot, so you will tighten up, and as soon as you straighten up, everything will tighten up, and the back will take the strain.
Bad practice as well, I imagine. It's something which you'll find clients do, and that's when they get themselves in trouble.
Absolutely key when it comes to injuries is technique. If you do the wrong technique, it's going to affect you. What is really important is mostly core engagement so that your back is strong and straight and your abdominal muscles and pelvic floor are engaged. Once that's there and you've got that strength, then all the other movements need to come in. But there's straight back, the right knee movement over the toes, lots of different things can cause you injury. So make sure that you're consulting a personal trainer or an instructor just to get that correct movement, and then you should be okay.
You know, and probably having a little bit too much interest in what other people are doing in the gym can also cause you problems.
Yeah, concentration. And other people can be dangerous as well, but back to concentration. I had a client a couple of weeks ago. I set her a little circuit. Obviously, I can't be on it all the time, but she was going over and over a bench. Took her eye off what she was doing, I could see her just dazed for a second and just clipped her ankle on the bench and just rolled it. So kind of be aware of what you're doing and really focus on your movement. And then there's other people, you've got to watch out what they're doing. So get yourself the right space in the gym so that you're not next to a guy who's whipping up some huge barbell and dropping it near you.